नमस्कार, वेलकम टू दिनामी इकोनॉमी एंड इकोनॉमिक्स। ये बहुत ही इम्पोर्टेंट टॉपिक है माइक्रो का, जिस पर आज हम चर्चा करेंगे। कूर्नो एग्रीगेशन ये वास्तव में क्रॉस इलास्टिसिटी और ओन इलास्टिसिटी के बीच में रिलेशनशिप इस्टेब्लिश करता है। ओन इलास्टिसिटी का फार्मूला है, दैट इज परसेंटेज चेंज इन क्वांटिटी डिवाइडेड बाय परसेंटेज चेंज इन प्राइस। क्रॉस इलास्टिसिटी का फार्मूला है परसेंटेज चेंज इन क्वांटिटी डिमांडेड ऑफ वन कमोडिटी डिवाइडेड बाय परसेंटेज चेंज इन प्राइस ऑफ अदर कमोडिटी। यहाँ पर हमने Q1 Q2 दो गुड्स की क्वांटिटीज के लिए डिनोट किया है। सिमिलरली P1 P2 जो है वो दोनों गुड्स के प्राइसेस को डिनोट कर रहा है। तो ये इलास्टिसिटी, ओन इलास्टिसिटी का फार्मूला और ये क्रॉस इलास्टिसिटी का फार्मूला। हमें देखना है दैट हाउ कैन वी एस्टैब्लिश रिलेशनशिप बिटवीन ओन इलास्टिसिटी एंड क्रॉस इलास्टिसिटी। फॉर दिस पर्पस वी हैव मेड दिस डायग्राम which shows equilibrium condition when price of one commodity changes. As price of one commodity changes, price of other commodity remains constant, but due to change in equilibrium condition, quantity of the two goods also change. That is shown by these 2 points. पहले equilibrium यहाँ पर है, Q1 quantity is demanded and Q2 of other commodity. When price of this good changes, budget line becomes this one, AB dash. Equilibrium point is E dash. Now the quantity demanded for commodity 1 increases from Q1 to Q1 dash, and the quantity demanded for commodity 2 declines from Q2 to Q2 dash. In this condition, we keep the income constant and price of other good also constant. एक वस्तु की कीमत कांस्टेंट है और इनकम भी कांस्टेंट है। तो इसे हम कैसे शो करें, इसके लिए हम बजट लाइन का उपयोग करते हैं या बजट लाइन के इक्वेशन का उपयोग करते हैं। दिस इज इक्वेशन ऑफ बजट लाइन और बजट कांस्टेंट। इससे टोटल इनकम आई, दिस इक्वल्स P1 Q1 that is expenditure on Q1 and P2 Q2 that is expenditure on Q2। इनकम में किसी भी प्रकार का जो चेंज होगा वो क्यों हो सकता है, या हम यूं कहें कि हम टोटल डिफरेंशियल निकालते हैं इनकम का, जिसका मतलब है दैट चेंज इन इनकम। दिस इज टोटल डिफरेंशियल DI। इनकम, एनी चेंज इन इनकम क्यों हो सकता है? क्वांटिटी डिमांडेड ऑफ वन कमोडिटी चेंजेस, प्राइस रिमेन चेंज्ड constant. Price of one commodity changes, quantity remains unchanged. Quantity of other commodity changes, price remains unchanged. Price of other commodity changes, quantity remains unchanged. Means by applying the multiplication formula, we can find out total differential of this expression, and this is equal to this one, P1 dQ1 plus Q1 dP1 plus P2 dQ2 plus Q2 dP2। लेकिन हम ये बात जानते हैं that income of the consumer is constant and the price of other commodity that is P2 is also constant. So DI, that is change in income, is 0 and change in other goods price is also 0. If we put DI is equal to 0 and dP2 is equal to 0, then this expression becomes this one. DI is 0, P1 dQ1, P1 dQ1, Q1 dP1, Q1 dP1. Since P2 is constant there, P2 dQ2. Since dP2 is 0, there is no change in price of other commodity, so this becomes 0 and there is no need to put it here. Now this expression becomes this one. To get the relationship between own and cross elasticity, this whole expression is multiplied by this. So multiplying every term of this expression by this one, we have this expression. P1 dQ1 is multiplied by P1 Q1 Q2 I Q1 Q2 dP1 plus and so on. We rearrange these terms here. dQ1 P1 dQ1 P1 divided by dP1 Q1 dP1 Q1. Remaining terms are P1 Q1 Q2 in numerator. In denominator, remaining terms are I and Q2. dP1 Q1 are here and remaining terms are I and Q2. These are here. Similarly, this is written as this one: Q1 dP1 Q1 dP1 Q1 dP1 P1 Q1 Q2 P1 Q1 Q2 Q1 dP1 Q1 dP1 and remaining terms are I Q2 I Q2. Similarly, this one dQ2 P1 dQ2 P1 dP1 Q2 dP1 Q2. Remaining items are P2 Q2 Q1 P2 Q2 Q1 and I Q1 I Q1. Now see, this is this formula, and in this say Q2 Q2 cancel each other. P1 Q1 is expenditure on first commodity, I is total income, so P1 Q1 upon I becomes share of commodity 1 in consumer's budget. It is denoted by alpha 1. Similarly, say here Q1 dP1 Q1 dP1, these two cancel each other. Q2 Q2 will cancel, so P1 Q1 upon I. Here again this is expenditure on first commodity and I is total income of the consumer, so this also becomes share of first commodity in consumer's budget, which is denoted by alpha 1. In this, see dQ2 P1 dP1 Q2, this is same as this formula dQ2 P1 dP1 Q2 dQ2 P1 dP1 Q2. So this is cross elasticity and it is written by E to 1. Here Q1 Q1 cancel each other. This is expenditure on second commodity and this is income. So this becomes share of second commodity in consumer's budget. It is written by alpha 2. Now we have this expression E11 alpha 1 plus alpha 1 plus alpha 2 E21. This is elasticity of price elasticity of the commodity, price of which is changing. This is alpha 1 share of first commodity in consumer's budget, and taking this to this side, this is minus 1. So we have this expression: share of first commodity in consumer's budget, elasticity, share of second commodity, cross elasticity with respect to price of first commodity. This expression can be extended to any number of commodity. Suppose there are n commodities in consumer's budget, then this can be extended: alpha 1 share of first commodity in consumer's budget, price elasticity of first commodity, second commodity share, cross elasticity of second commodity, and so on, share of third commodity, cross elasticity of third commodity, and so on, share of nth commodity, and cross elasticity of nth commodity with respect to price of first commodity. This is equal to minus alpha 1, which is share of first commodity. This is summarized as this one, and this expression is known as Cournot aggregation. तो अगर हम इसको शब्दों में कहना चाहें तो Cournot aggregation का मतलब क्या है? Cournot aggregation says that weighted sum of price elasticities of all the goods in a consumer's budget equals negative of the share of the commodity price of which is changing. यह है Cournot aggregation कि किसी भी कंज्यूमर के बजट में सभी वस्तुओं के मांग की लोच का भारित योग उस वस्तु के शेयर के नेगेटिव के बराबर होता है जिसकी कीमत में परिवर्तन हो रहा है। क्या कहता है कोर्नो एग्रीगेशन? दैट वेटेड सम ऑफ प्राइस elasticities of all the goods in a consumer's budget equals negative of the share of that commodity price of which is changing. This is Cournot aggregation, and through this we also establish relationship between own elasticity and cross elasticity. वीडियो पर अपनी राय दें। मन में कोई प्रश्न हो तो कमेंट के माध्यम से हम तक जरूर पहुंचाएं। वीडियो पसंद आया तो लाइक करें, शेयर करें, सब्सक्राइब करें। वीडियो देखने के लिए आपका धन्यवाद।